In my last video, I discussed UFOs, and kind of the logical next step is discussing aliens, which many people describe as looking something like that. I've never seen one, so I'll have to take the word for it. Again, a reference the book that I brought up last time. A lot of people have had experiences, not only seeing UFOs, but also first-hand accounts with aliens. And of course, abductions would be a big part of that. I do also want to reference again this, just because from the Christian point of view, this book helps give you a classification for life forms and in helping to figure out what is this alien phenomenon. Now, again, these subjects are tied, so I'm going to bring a lot of the same sources, but the government obviously believes that aliens do exist, so take that for what you will. I personally believe from all the resources that I've been able to see, especially online, that aliens are a real thing, and you can basically break it down into three categories. Of course, there's the first category of, oh no, they're fake, it's all people's imaginations or people being fraudulent, and there's nothing real to it. The second category would be they're real, they're either intelligent life from another planet or they're beings from another dimension. And there's all kinds of theories just on that topic alone. The third theory is that these aliens are fallen angels and that this is a spiritual warfare. And there's a lot of different points of view, a lot of arguments just on this idea. And it's an idea that I do believe is true. It holds true if you were to study it. Once again, the Watcher series is very good in going in depth on people who've been abducted, what they've experienced, the implants that are pulled out of their body. This series documents the doctors removing them. But at the end of the day, if you just simply use reason, use some good science to verify, go through, if you're studying the subject, go through, watch people's interviews, listen to the professors, the experts, the scientists who've taken their time to examine this subject, who've dealt with people one-on-one. It's pretty easy to see that there's something to this. It's not fake. And for me, from a Bible point of view, it's very easy to see that this is demonic activity. And that is what I believe, that aliens are just pushing this deception, some kind of big deception that Satan has going. That's kind of what the title of this book represents. They seem to be on a mission to deceive mankind. And that's where abductions come into place and implants and whatever it is they're doing. The scary thing is when you get into this subject and study and find out the connections between the U.S. government and aliens. That's where it gets very interesting, because for some reason, it does seem as if it's called the black projects, the above top secret stuff, that our government is doing something with these alien beings. And who knows, because it's top secret, we don't know if they think they have some good purpose in mind. Does the government really believe that they're intelligent beings from another planet or dimension? One thing's for sure, if you watch enough documentaries, which I'll try and link a few in my video here, you will see that there is a very clear spiritual connection, which is why there's the theory about these beings from another dimension. And that would be true from the Bible point of view if aliens are actually fallen angels or demons in disguise. For some reason they take this form, then they do come from another dimension, the spiritual dimension. But of course, they would be largely from the dark side of the spiritual dimension. And there is a lighter side. There are some people who have had positive, it's rare, it's a smaller percentage, but they do exist, positive experiences with UFOs, seeing them up close, being fascinated by it, feeling a good presence, or meeting people who, in their description, meet the same description that you'd find in the Bible of angels. And even more rare occurrences, I guess, positive abduction experiences with these angel beings. But again, that's very rare. Usually, this deception has to do with the alien kinds. So, take a look at the resources I have linked, and have fun researching.